And welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. What? What? What's up with that? Water source vanished? How? Oh, ice. Yeah, we got ice now. Let's hope no one was standing in it. Because if water turns to ice while you're standing in it, and this is true, all your dwarfs in there will die. What is this? Swarm of mosquitoes. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's not annoying at all. So, yeah, we have ice now. And you know what I told you what will happen once I have ice. I will break through this aquifer. No, I will not do it. I will just dig out my fortress right now. Maybe next year we will make a really big freaking hole down to the last layer. But right now I'm just happy to be through this aquifer. I will not touch anything that includes the name of War and Tear. So yeah, they cannot drink because their water source vanished. Have I set this as a water source? At some point? No, I didn't. But I set this as a water source. So they will have something to drink, I guess. But while talking about water sources, why are you all drinking water instead of booze? Oh, because this was lie. Eh? No, this is food. What are you talking about? Water, plant barrel. Yeah, I don't have any. I have 1 barrel of beer, and winter just broke. I'm really happy that I have the aquifer now, because I would run into drinking problems. Why has no one brewed for so long? Now you're brewing? This is weird. Okay. And they bought the beer from the traders, so that was rather lucky. Huh. Anyway, we built up the floor. So now BM, and you need the windmill. And the higher you put the windmill, the better, because it will bring more energy. And needs ground on your machine, so I cannot put it over these holes. So what I need to do is I need to put the gear assemblies. You remember gear assemblies, the things I had earlier? Down here. Gear assembly. Gear assembly. Gear assembly. And another gear assembly. And most of the time it makes sense to just dig a hole from here down to where you want the energy, like here. But in this case it does not. I think I don't want a horizontal axle. And just in this case it doesn't. Because I might want to increase this area at some point and build it like around the whole mountain. Oh, they were all drinking up there. I thought they were all fishing up there. He wants to eat and he's going to that direction. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, we have the gear assembly here, and as you can see it has 0 energy on it, and it needs 5. If I would put a screw press next to it, it would even need more. Okay, wooden hives are still in operation. In the background you hear the Morrowind soundtrack, one of my most favorite soundtracks of all time. Talking about drinking, I have some nice tea. It's really, really cold where I'm sitting and recording. So I hope you appreciate my content. I'm giving my life for this Let's Play, I guess. Okay, just my animals fighting. Sometimes I'm panicking. In my other fortress, I right now have giant Kias that keep attacking my fortress, and they are not really deadly, but sometimes they grab one of my dwarves and put them onto a tree, and they cannot climb down, and then they starve to death there without me being able to find them, so I always have to look in the combat report. I guess you don't care about my other fortress. So, let's put up a windmill up here! Epic windmill! Yeah, now that we have the gear assembly down there, put the windmill up here. The windmill. Now the gear assembly, Mirai is doing a great job at putting these up. Thanks for watching my Let's Play, Mirai. In general, if you want a dwarf named after you, just write it in the comments. Sometimes I name them myself after people I know from Steam. But if you want it, you can get it, because I have 140 dwarfs nearly. And yeah, I can name them. Just give me names, because right now I have like 30, 20, something like that, dwarves that are named, and the rest of them I just made up. It would be really nice if I just had people giving them names. My miners are doing their job. They're doing it slowly, but they're doing it, and it will take forever until they finish. Because walking through stone is a lot harder than walking through this area, but it is also counting for the enemy. By the way, the tower watch right now can be turned into a regular area, a regular group. Same goes for my reddies. So let's go into the military schedules and give my military a regular training plan, like 7 dwarves minimum. Defend Tower Watch 4, 2 train. Okay, that's actually alright. I don't know why there's only one guy patrolling up here, but I guess it's just a mistake. Okay, all gears are assembled. So let's build another windmill. Another windmill. And another windmill. And hopes that one of my miners will have the time to dig out this area. I should put down some food for my miners. Okay, now they're drinking. Looks like we are finally getting some barrels. Which is weird. Why are you stopping? Okay, let's have a look at the announcement. Needs empty food storage item. I don't have enough barrels. That is a problem. Okay, yes, that is a real problem actually. So please stop with the splints. Make barrels. This is why you always need to make sure that you have enough barrels. Whoa. You cannot do it. Then I had a second craftsdwarfs area. Yeah, I had it here for the... Okay, you are making rock pots. This will take quite a lot of work, but we have a lot of walkers and 20 of them don't have anything to do, so... Just because they're idle doesn't mean, by the way, that they have nothing to do. Most of them are holding. It just doesn't count as a job for some reason. But why is my digger smelting? Wait a second. You shouldn't do melting. I guess I gave my diggers some other jobs at some point. Because they couldn't do anything. Yeah, here we go. Shekel. My man. No wood cutting for you, but you are back into digging, my friend. Oh, what have I done? Yeah, the shovey isn't okay. So first off, you get a liver. So Snick Dick isn't doing anything for obvious reasons, and Shekel also won't do anything for obvious reasons. You will be our miners, and that's all you need to do. Alright? Mining and architecture, and no hauling. You will concentrate on mining. I have 3 miners. That's not a lot. Alright, let's go. Because then he's bringing up the hematite all the way up here and smelting it, and no mining job will be done after then. So yeah, there's that. So this will take a while, I guess. But while we're at it, let's create a screw pump. And I build it here. No, not the pump. What am I talking about? I need workshop item screw press. You put a screw press up here and quern or a millstone. Do I have a quern? No. So I need to create a millstone. So no millstone right now, but I will set it up right there. Once I'm finished here. You guys are creating the windmills. Okay. Make sure that your dwarves can always walk a perimeter between the windmills. Otherwise they will not be able to construct everything. Just my animals fighting. I hope the music is not too loud. It's super loud on my ears, but I know it turns out really weird on my Let's Play at some point. Didn't want to turn it lower. For fear it won't work at all. Okay, mechanic isn't doing anything, bowyer isn't doing anything, carpenter is jobbing, and crafts dwarf is making hives. Hives. By the way, hives. Let's create them. Oh yeah. This will be a lot of honey. So you get honey not a lot of times. It takes actually more than half a year before you can get a product. And you cannot build it anymore like this. When I started playing Dwarf Fortress, this would have worked. It's not anymore, so yeah. Need to put it outside. Ready to be split? Yeah. Okay, someone will go there and grab it. But without a screw press we cannot do anything with the honey anyway, so... By the way, honey. We need green glass. And we need... Where is it? Jug. While. Jugs. Make green jugs. And I think we should have 4 per lash at least. Make more lye, by the way, because the wood should be... Yeah. He's back at making charcoal again. The ash is done. So... What? Unrotten tallow. So... Oh, I don't have tallow. So I don't have enough fat. Yeah, fish aren't bringing fat, so... I will need to slaughter one of my animals. I don't have a lot of animals, so... No soap for me, I guess. I don't have olive. With the screw press I can create that kind of thing, but right now I cannot, which is not helpful. Huh. Yeah. My animals are still fighting. Yeah, I really need to dig down into a cavern. I won't do it now, because digging is an issue. What is this crap? Is this the one theme over and over again? I think so. I'm really sorry. Because normally it's not like stopping and restarting the whole time. That's better. Yeah, I put it on repeat for some reason. That's weird. I was wondering, drums again. Okay, maybe I put it into a weird order, but nope. It's just weird in general. Okay, my crossbow dwarves are training again. What do you mean no water source? What is this? If there's no water source. It's even on stairs, man. There, right there. Maybe I need to put a hole in here? Is that what you want? But even then, there's water right here. You know what? I am putting a hole in here. Because then I have a ramp down there. And not only stairs, maybe it's the stairs that's problematic. Because they should be able to give water to my animals. It would be really weird if that won't work. Water source vanished. Yeah, no shit, man. Because it's ice. Wanna see how cold it is? Here, have a look. Cannot even click it. That's how cold it is. Ice wall. Cannot click it. Dead. If I construct anything here, I could click it and see how cold and odd it is. Because the game is calculating these things. Alright. So, let's see. Yeah, just sleep up there. I don't know. Designed. Construction inactive. Everything on there is designed but not put up. You are able to go down and up, yeah? Yeah, they are. The carpenter just came up, so it should working. Okay, the carpenter is working on it now. For a second I was worried that they couldn't reach it for some reason. Emir has become an extra of Nymeria has become a militia commander. Alright. It's not like they were on that in the first place, but alright. I'm a bit sad that we don't have more animals coming around, because we have these like pack of ravens sitting in here since forever, but no other animals are coming around, and I have this feeling that the ravens are blocking other animals from spawning because they are in the tree. Interesting. Okay, so let's cut down these trees. Maybe the ravens will go away. Let's actually put also the stingers up here to shoot the ravens. And maybe if they disappear or flee, we will get real animals, because our rangers haven't caught any animal since the last few episodes. So maybe this will work. We will see. Okay, the windmills are up. So you see now, this is powered. Total power 40. So 40, 80, 120, 160. But we need to put them together, because there's no gear down here. That's why we are building horizontal axles and connect them. We do it here. We do it here. And later we will also do it... No, I can actually do it now, because I have this walkable parameter here. Horizontal axle, and switch the orientation with S. And then we put one up here. And one... Whoa, that's just the wrong one. North-south, and one here. And once there's a hole here, I can connect them with the gear assembly, and then we have a walking screw press. Of course, one of the diggers needs to come around to do the job. So, that could take a while. I'm asking myself if I should speed it up just for Let's Play reasons. And normally I wouldn't, but... You know what? I can show you something else. So, as I told you at one point, you can mark things as for I want to dig this out later, or you can make it standard. As in, you can do it please now, please. And you can also switch it around between marked and unmarked. That is a so-called toggle standard marking. So if I'm hitting the big M and I toggle it, it will become this blue shape, which means don't do it now, do it when I have activated. So, but now they are still this here, and I don't want to stop everything, because then two of my miners won't have anything to do while the other one is digging up this thing. So, what I'm going to do is I revoke this area and I mine it with H channel, click, and then I'm setting the priorities. And I'm setting it all the way up to 7. That means that they will come up and dig it now, instead of trying to dig out everything down here. So at least one of them comes up now and gets the jobs right away. So we can toggle this thing on. Again, D mine, Alt M. Come on. Shift M. And click. And it now shows you the priorities, because I set a priority on something else, but let's switch it off again. It will be 4 for everything else the next few episodes anyway, so we don't need it. Just needed to make sure that one of the dwarves will actually come up here and dig it out, rather than digging out everything else. Because I cannot wait forever. And once the axles are up, I really want this whole thing to work. Okay, axle number 1 is working. You can see that, how it's moving. That's the reason. My animals are fighting. As long as they don't kill each other, I'm okay with them fighting. Let's hope we are getting enough barrels so my planter can come up with things. Let's actually have a look at plants. We have 1,422 plants, 1,422 drinks, and we have 67 drinks on the ready. We have no meat, which is interesting. We have 20 fish, and we have... Where's the food? Like prepare food. Meat, fish, brings other. Maybe it's under other. I think prepared food is under other. That's why we have 7,510. We have a lot of prepared food, but we don't have a lot of prepared drinks, so there's that. You're doing your things. I'm only down at 25 frames. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I need to restart my game at some point. He has become attached to an iron buckler. That's alright. He's the only guy with an iron buckler because I want him to train smashing with the iron buckler. Because smashing is doing blunt damage and it sometimes can shove over your enemies. So if my scimitar is like hitting his steel chest plate, it won't get through because it's only a bronze scimitar. But if he's punching him with my iron buckler and the enemy falls over, he will go straight for the head with the scimitar, which is always nice. Okay, I have a lot of charcoal. I hope you're using the charcoal. Actually, let's make a steel mail shirt. Let's see how much armor I can do with the things I have lying around. And let's see if I have mended. No, I don't. Let's see if I missed a mended. No, I didn't. We have none. We don't have a working justice system set up, but I need to do it at some point. Why are you not digging this out? Okay, now I'm getting annoyed. It's one thing if they aren't digging it out right away, but they have a dig job and they should do it. So yeah, now I'm doing it. Now I'm doing what I told you before. Okay guys, don't dig here now, because you have a whole lot of other things to do. You don't need to deactivate everything, just so that they cannot reach their rest. Carve. Okay, he's doing it now. No, he's not. He's carving out the staircase. No, he's going up. He's moving in the right direction. Not anymore. What are you doing? Dig channel. That should be the channel. It would be nicer if they have worked. Oh, now they're digging up here. Whoa. Could it be that the priorities are actually... Oh, no, they already did it. Okay, I haven't seen that. I'm sorry. I think they done it... Okay, something is going on in Berlin, it seems. I think I have to switch on the news. Okay, Alt-M. I'm putting it off and on again. People are asking me if I'm okay, like 7 people at the same time. What's in the news, man? Okay, I'm going to check. Okay. Back up again. So, now, let's see. BNG. Put up a gear assembly. With some mechanisms. And this is, like, holy You should never forget to put up a floor hedge up here. Why is there a building present? There shouldn't be a building present. Oh yeah, it's a hedge. Okay, it's a hedge. No, it's the windmill. The windmill is over it. Okay, we need to replace this windmill. You need always, like really always, you need to have a floor hedge on it. Because there are enemies. So I need to remove this area and this thing. Why do you need it? Because some animals can climb, and this here is a wall, and they could climb up the wall and then just go down the stairs. And suddenly they are behind your defensive positions, or in this case they will be on par with my crossbow dwarfs. And if a troll runs into your crossbow dwarfs, or like even a regular troll, not even a war troll, the crossbow dwarfs will have a hell of a time to defend themselves. Because right now my crossbow dwarfs are wearing light leather armor, and they... No, wait, I need this axle, actually. For this one. But I guess I'm just putting up this horizontal axle and connect it here, which makes more sense. Yeah, and you don't want that ever to happen. Like, always keep your crossbow dwarfs in the back and make sure that they cannot run up on the battlefield, because that's also a thing. Like, if an army would stand here and say, okay, put my crossbow dwarfs here are my regular men, and here are the enemies, they will shoot their crossbows right running at the enemies, and then they try to hit them with the crossbows. I don't know why they are doing it, but it's the way the game is programmed, I guess. You can also give them like regular weapons. They will carry it on their backs until they use the crossbows, but it will slow them down. And not only a bit, it will slow them down significantly, so you need to keep that in mind when you're doing it. Still no energy up here. Okay, all my beehives are installed, so do not gather products, please. Just save it. The nice thing is that if animal trolls will come, trolls are trained to destroy buildings, and that is what they are going to do. So they will run up here, destroy the farm plots, destroy this memorial, and destroy the hives, while all the time my Marksdwarfs can shoot them. And also, bees are calculated. So if I would put like my animals in here, they would get stung by bees a lot of times. They will react really aggressively, but it won't happen to my dwarves because my dwarves are just moving through. But if an enemy kicks over a beehive, yeah, he's going to have a lot of fun. Okay, so build up a floor, and then I build a hedge cover, which is Alt H, if I remember correct. No, that's a hive. Shift H, Shift H, floor edge. Okay, and then you can lock it and don't worry about it anymore. Which is also the way you should build an actual bolt tower. Like, I could turn this into fortifications, and I could use this as a bolt tower, basically. But it would be a bad bolt tower, because the fortifications would be on ground level. So enemies could climb in. Not regular enemies, because these are more like slits, but flying enemies can get in. Which is really annoying. Okay. So looks like I am getting some drinks, which is helpful over the winter because they drink water. We have 121 happy dwarfs, so I don't think the drink situation was bad for a long time, but for a while. Which, as I said, is quite annoying. Are you outdoor now? You are outdoor now. Good thing, good thing. And you are not ready to split, so you got splitted, so I should have honey this episode. In this episode, we are getting honey. Okay, so this is open now. Oh. What's this? For a second I thought I could look down there. I could, so they haven't reinforced this area. Not good, not good. Because now I really need to remove these and rebuild them after I filled this area. Why? It's the same in here? I'm pretty sure that everything was... Correct way. Okay, so I need to for the wind to turn. Damn stone located. Now this stuff is, yeah, of course. They're finding the damn stone when I really need to see what is happening up here. Okay. Never mind. Okay, let's have a look at this. Gear assembly says 120 power and it needs only 31. And loose the screw press to turn honey from honeycomb. And unpulse this whole thing. And with a bit of luck, we should get honeycomb. Let's see if any if my dwarves actually have the pressing job activated. Yeah, a lot of them actually. Okay, good. We have some pressers, and they will do it. While my dwarves down here are running into damp stone. You know what? Just going to freeze this area for a while. Whoa. Alt M, Shift M, and good. Okay, so now we can watch it. The screw press being used. And I also can put up a mill, and you need the mills for milling some of the food stuff, because not everything can be eaten in its raw form and not everything can be cooked. Everything can be cooked, but some stuff is better if it's milled because you can turn it into flour. And things like dimple cups. Wait a second. They haven't turned. Things like dimple cups can be turned into paste in here, and then it can be used as blue dye for your clothing, and it will improve the quality of your clothing a lot. I think that was the first, yeah, honey bee wax honeycomb. So he's getting a jug now. Let's hope that my glassmakers made some jugs. I haven't paid any attention if they were doing their jobs. Yeah, he's coming back with a jug. And now he's pressing. Oh, I can also see mechanic stuff move if it's working. Don't think, no, the screw press isn't working, but like millstones and that kind of thing, you can always see moving. Okay, and he's pressing. Takes a while. Consoles give water, no water source. Why? What would you call this? Like there. Is that not the water source? You lazy guys. Okay, let's turn this into a water source. Maybe that will help. Okay, anyway, let's watch our honey being made. It takes a while. None of them is really good at pressing. They're pretty new. But this is our first mechanic, so this is nice. Oh, one of our kids has begun to become a dwarven child. And I have another masterpiece, Cave Spider Silk. I will have great silk trousers. If they keep making great silk. My dwarves will be so happy. Dwarves are the most happy about good trousers and good socks for some reason. But like they say it every time he clicks them, like, oh yeah, I got nice silk trousers. And I got nice socks. Okay, now we have done it. Let's see if I can. This is the Millsleep's doctor. Gold. That's a nice name. Okay, let's see if I can show her. No, I cannot. This should work. Why is it only selecting Milksleep's daughter here, not Milksleep itself? V Z. Huh. Because if I hit enter on her, I'm going into the real screen. I don't think I can show it to you. But she has a honey now. Which is really nice. Okay, everyone, and with this honey, I am ending this episode, and I see you guys in the next episode of Dwarf Fortress Stoneembraced.